Hey y'all know who this is. I know this is a hard thing to say and a hard thing to do because we all do it. Seems like when the weather changes, people start changing. When the spring and summer come, this is when all the relationships from the winter and fall cease and desist. And you see a lot of people breaking up because of it, and vice versa. A lot of the relationships that we're in is only temporary until they find that one true thing that they really want. A lot of us are really out here trying to look for love based off of the pretense of somebody's supposed to kiss their ass to get along with them. You know, you got so many women out here badgering men and men badgering women and shit. What you expect? You know? Somebody got to look like the underdog in the situation. Somebody got to look like someone's at fault, but at the same time, they don't want to fault themselves. You know, it's easier to point your finger at somebody else because of their flaws and what they done went through and what they expect you to not do to them and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you know, love is just a word that people fling around to make a person feel sentimental, make them feel a certain type of way. I don't care what you have or what you can bring to the table. If you love somebody, you got to love them unconditionally. I know it starts with loving yourself and accepting the fact that you can't make everybody happy no matter what it is you do in life. But at the same time, it's like this. If you are a man or you're a woman that have too many options or too many friends that want, you know, the same thing you want, which may be little or nothing or a lot of something, and they really not proving themselves, and they always bringing your past up while y'all in y'all present, that's a person you should get rid of. That's a person that is toxic because they look at all the other relationships or all the other friendships or companionships they are in as being just the same. You can't treat every situation just like the last situation. Sometimes you got to take a different approach. Most people don't do that, and then you wonder why a lot of the stuff that you go through can't be figured out, can't be sorted through because they're holding on to that as a crutch. So then they can build up a reason to want to leave you or not be a friend to you or not be anything to you. Most of the times when they do this shit, it's because somebody else is in the picture and they're more so using you just to get to where they really belong and where they want to be at. You're just a temporary phase for a lot of people. I already know this out of the 35 years of my life. I find myself bent over backwards, stressed out, anxiety ridden, whatever you want to call it, just to try to make people happy. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? The way I make you happy may not be the same way I make everybody else happy. But please believe and please accept the fact that you're different. You're not like everybody else. Everybody don't have to go through the shit that you take them through. I understand this. But it's easier said than done, especially when you put yourself in a situation and you have a big heart and you're willing to do whatever it takes to make these people happy. If they're not happy with their situation, how the hell can they come to you and make you happy? That's why they're still out here soul searching and doing the shit they do. Hey, beware. There's a lot of people that sap all the energy and all the life out of you because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, they're not happy. I can be happy. I want to be happy. I will continue to be happy as long as someone is not wasting my time, using me for what I got, and just disregarding me, regardless of how many arguments and how many fights we have.